Not too bad. I don't know why I said that. That was gonna be awkward.
Damn, man, why you gotta make it so awkward, bro?
Okay, hello.
Hello, Zach. So, we're gonna do a good little interview with you today. You ready? Alright, so, question 1. Mental game. Where was your mental game when you first started your lawn care business? Like, how did it come about? What happened? How did it bloom?
When I was 16, my parents would make me mow the yards of their customers, and I hated it. I hated being in the sun. I hated getting sweaty. I thought it was the worst type of work you could do, and I wanted to work inside on a computer in the AC. So I did the jobs, but I didn't like it. And then I went and got a bunch of new jobs, like at restaurants and like being a receptionist and working at a gym. And all those, I hated them more than I hated the mowing. So I went back to mowing and did more jobs and realized I made more money. I enjoyed it more. It was funner, and it was actually like scalable to where I could make a living from it. Mm-hmm. So that's how I started. Basically, my parents kind of forced me to mow yards against my will, just so they wanted me to. They were trying to put me on, but I was so young. I was 16. I wasn't having it. I was like, nah. I was like, you guys are torturing me. I was like, get back to spoiling me. But then it all came full circle, and I think you got to go full circle. Sometimes you got to walk away from your shit to come back and realize what it's worth.
That's true. That's true.
You got to be able to play both sides sometimes.
Well, how would you say your mental game is now? Like, do you ever think back on those days and think like, damn, I learned from that? Or like...
My mental game now is just take care of yourself and your body, and then all the money and the sales and all that stuff, you'll be able to work your way around it easily, and it will just flow. But if you're not taking care of yourself, then everything is hard and nothing works and nothing is sustainable. I just think about it like that. I feel like your health is more important, and you got to be more conscious of it.
Damn.
And when you do bad stuff to yourself, you can't expect good results.
Amen. So, question 2. What would you say to someone who's barely getting into this? Like, what would your tips be for someone who's wanting to get in, but they're not sure if they want to do it?
If you want to get in, but you're not sure, then probably don't do it until you're 110% sure that you want to do it. And if you don't know what you want to do right now, then that's cool. But not knowing what you're going to do is not going to get you very far. So you could do lawn care, or you don't have to. I'm not going to make you.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I can give you specific tips.
True that.
I feel like lawn care is no different than any other job or career. It's badass. It comes with its own pros and cons. It's not perfect, but nothing is. But if it wasn't awesome, I wouldn't be doing it right now in this very moment.
That's true.
Because we don't do shit we don't like to do around here.
Yep. Amen. Amen.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
question 3.
What would be... I don't know.
Damn,
I don't think I have any more questions.
Two and done?
2 and done.
I'm going to title this 2 Questions with Zach.
2 questions. Took us 3 minutes. Nah. I guess what would be like a good starting pitch?
What do you mean?
For someone who's getting into it and they are willing to go 100%. Like, what would you say to
what do
that?
They want to know?
Like, how do I start my clientele? What do I do? Do I, like, obviously you go out there and you mow, but what would you...
I mean, if it'd be like more specific, I guess I'd have to talk to them. Okay, I'll act like you're the person asking me. You wanna get started? Do you have your tools? You got a mower, trimmer, blower? You got money to buy them, or are you stretched for cash right now?
I have money to buy them.
Then go to Lowe's or Home Depot and just buy a Echo trimmer and blower and get a Toro mower. That probably costs less than $1,000 brand new, and you're good. Do you have a vehicle?
I do. Truck.
You have a truck? Okay, then you're good. If you had a car, you can put a little hitch on the back and tow it around with like bungee straps like people put the coolers, or you can put it in the trunk of your car if your shit falls flat like my old car did. And a lot of people in my course right now are doing it with the cars also in SUVs. Only temporarily until they get the money for the truck. So you got your tools, you got your vehicle. Do you know how to market?
No.
Do you ever get on Craigslist?
Just to search random stuff.
Post Craigslist ads there. List yourself on Google. Post yourself on Facebook. Post yourself on Yelp. Almost all this is free. Google's free. Facebook's free. Yelp is free. Make business cards on a Vista or Office Max. Go pass them out on all these houses like this. And just keep doing that until you get enough callers. And you're not getting enough callers right now. You're not marketing right or enough. And you need to keep doing that because it's not some secret that you don't know. You just aren't good at marketing and you're not able to get yourself in front of people. So signs, magnets, online, all that shit. Do it all very hard, and then you'll get customers. And then whenever you get customers, the ball starts rolling. Because right now, I got my magnet on this side of my truck. I hide it because I don't want to blow my cover on that side. But every time we're parking, we're mowing, like right now, for the next 30, 45 minutes, I'm advertising. And then my Google's already advertising because I have 100 reviews. And also, the cards I passed out, not around here, but those are all working just indiscreetly. Just somebody will remember to call me, and just driving around and people recommending me that I do their yard right now, like this lady, she could tell these neighbors about me. All that stuff will give you more customers. It's just getting hard. Getting started is hard. It's hard to get started.
It's hard to get started.
Okay, question 4. Okay, here we're gonna talk about this yard since we're about to do it.
Alright.
Ask me 2 more questions. How long is this video?
6 minutes.
Alright, 10-minute video, 5 questions. Ask me questions about this yard. Look, me and this lady both rep the Chirac. That's why we're doing business together.
Amen. Chicago Cubs.
All right.
So how long have you been doing this yard?
I think I got this like 2 or 3 years ago.
2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, and I actually let her go the first time because it wasn't one of my favorite yards and I was really stressed out. But then eventually the person I recommended her to had to go get I think they moved or something, so she called me back and now I'm here again. And then now I appreciate this yard.
Damn,
it was just the landscaping was a little bit much for me at the peak when I had my 50 customers and she wanted a lot of landscaping done and I wasn't totally down. I feel like I couldn't balance it, so I just said I'll let her go and I recommended her to somebody. But now she just needs mowing, so I'm back to my $50 per mow. And if she didn't ask me before when I quoted her 50, it'd be like 55 or 60 today, because that's what I'm quoting everybody else.
Dang, this is nice.
The backyard's tiny.
Yeah.
It's in bad shape. I don't want to show it. I told her to call True Green to get out here to aerate, top dress, and like seed it and stuff. But I told her I'll do the mowing, and then she could do all that heavy, because I think her dogs are in the. I guess I'll show you the backyard.
Yeah. Isn't this the same one that I went straight into the thing?
Yeah.
We going viral. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
You don't have to, unless you want to.
Stay and watch the video though. It's gonna get mighty fun. And here we are.
So the backyard. So she asked me if I could fix the backyard. When I was doing it, it was all green, but apparently it didn't get taken care of too good. So I told her, for this, I don't think I'd be the one to do this for you. I could fertilize like a yard if it's in better shape, but this one needs a whole lot more work. So I just told her to call a company like True Green where they specialize in that. They don't do mowing, so I don't feel competition from them. And if they could bring the yard back to life and do all the work for me, and I could just come and mow, do the mulch, and like spray on the rocks and stuff, which we're gonna do today also, then I'm happy to do that. It makes my life easier. I've tried to manage everything under the sun for houses like this. That's not my cup of tea always, at least for a yard like in this condition. For this one, I'd rather just take a step back and just say, let me mow it, but have somebody else bring it back to life. Because I don't want to charge for something that doesn't work. Or
Yeah.
I have the money and keep my peace.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, last question.
So, would you pass this tradition on through your family?
I mean,
Through your offspring?
when my offspring is growing up, they're going to see me doing it. And if they want to do it, I'll let them, but I won't force them.
Would you like them to like at least kind of do it? Or have that green thumb?
I think they're going to have it regardless, because if they're coming from my testicles, that green thumb is deep inside their embryo already. It's just a matter of time. But if they want to do it, I mean, my dad did it and I'm doing it, but his dad was a cop. My dad's dad was a cop, so just depends.
Hey. Woo woo.
All right.
Wow, wow.
I guess that was a fantastic edition of 5 Questions with Zach and Trevor.
Amen.
Let me know what you